Aloha. I had this idea that I kind of want to try. Let me know if you think sit down Sunday sounds better or Sunday sit down. Can't decide. But that's my idea, where after I get Kara to bed, I sit down with my computer and kind of reflect on the week and what I've learned or what we struggled with, or just reflect. Um, we have had a roller coaster of a week, pun intended, because I'm lame like that. A week ago, we were at Animal Kingdom at this time. They shut down the entire park to the public, and it was just for Snowball Express, and we felt so spoiled and so awesome. It was just an amazing experience. Um, I'm so thankful that or able, we were able to go. Because last year I tried to get us in and we weren't able to go, but this year we were able to go. So I'm so thankful that we were fortunate enough to make it in to this event this year. Hopefully we'll be able to go again next year, crossing our fingers and our toes. um, yeah, so it was a really wonderful experience to be around a bunch of people who understood me without even knowing me. I could just say something in one of the seminars and lots of nods around the room. And most of the time it feels like nobody understands me. So to be in a place like that and surrounded by people who get it and just will hug you because they know that you could use a hug. It was nice. It was so nice to be surrounded by all that love and all the volunteers and all the partners. It was wonderful. And it's so nice to see the kids all just connect, even though, they don't know each other. They're best friends because they get each other. They may not know each other very well, but they get each other in a way that other kids won't get them, and so they're instant friends. Um, what else? I feel like I should mention when you're going to an experience like that, not necessarily Snowball Express, but like when I went to the two tap seminars that I went to, I was surrounded by love there too. But then when I got home, there was kind of like a dip. So I was like so high and happy that we were surrounded by all that love. And then we went home and everything just kind of went down. So I was prepared for that this time. I wasn't prepared for it the first time. And I learned about it at my first seminar. And they said, like, just know that that's going to happen. It's kind of like a hangover type thing, where you're feeling great and then later you're like, oh, this sucks. I knew that was going to happen. I prepared for it. Friday was my final with UTSA, and Thursday I was actually supposed to go to EMDR. Sorry, Selena, if you're watching this, but I was just so exhausted from all of the traveling and the walking and the just everything that happened at Snowball Express. I don't know why I scheduled it for the day after we got back. Like, I should have known that I needed to recover. Um, but I will be going back to EMDR. I'm not giving up on it because it has made such a difference in my life, and I am so thankful for it. I was so scared to to go to EMDR at first, but now I'm a believer. um, what else? We talked a lot. Kara and I discussed a lot of things that we hadn't discussed before. And it was really nice to feel that connection with her when, a lot of times we're afraid to talk about things, but that's what this is about, right? To get the conversation going and make sure that you are making those wonderful connections with your children and strengthening your relationship. It was wonderful. Um, yeah. We used to do this thing called Sunday Sundays. And that's where I kind of got the idea for this sit down Sunday or Sunday sit down, whichever you guys pick again. Um, Daniel and I used to do Sunday Sundays with Kara. And so today we kind of did it again. She had some mint chocolate chip ice cream with some chocolate syrup and sprinkles. And we sat down and we talked about things that we hadn't talked about in a while because we weren't comfortable with it, or she just wasn't ready to talk about it. I let her lead the conversation. She'll tell me what she's thinking or ask me some questions, and if I'm not ready to answer them, I'll tell her that's not something that I want to talk about right now, or I'm not ready to discuss that, or can we talk about something else? I'm pretty open with her. I will be very honest with her, but there's still that you're 9 years old, you don't tell me that we're talking about this. And I'm like, no. Um, she knows that he died by suicide. She doesn't know how, and that's okay. Every time she asks me how did he do it, I'm like, I'm not ready to talk about that. We're not. I'll tell you when I'm ready. Asking me does not mean I have to answer it, and she respects it. I'll tell her I'm not okay with this right now, and she'll drop it, and we'll talk about something else. Um, but again, it's important to have those conversations. So yeah, I'm glad that she and I got to strengthen our relationship, and I'm really glad that she was able to just be a kid again. The kids lounge, she was singing on stage. She was on stage at the Lieutenant Dan Band concert. Um, there was a little section in the kids lounge where they were teaching them circus tricks, so now she can like spin plates on those like little stick things. She can spin it on her finger. Just she got to have a lot of fun and just be a kid, and I feel like she doesn't let herself do that very often, so it was wonderful to see her do that. I'd drop her off and go to the adult lounge, which was also wonderful. I got a free 15-minute massage. I was given wine on like the nights that I went. I think there was one night I didn't go, but I was given free wine. I made some a snowflake ornament and a picture frame, or a picture in a picture frame. I got to connect with the other mothers there, and I met Randall McDaniel. I didn't realize who he was, but we were just in the adults lounge. I was the only one there with the volunteers, and he and I were talking, and then someone said who he was. I'm like, I don't know who that. What's your name, huh? And apparently he's in the Hall of Fame, and I didn't know that. I was like, can I take a picture with you? Because I'm sure someone I know is gonna know who you are. And he was so funny. He let me take a picture with him, and I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't know who you were. And he's like, no, that's fine. Really down to earth, nice man. It was awesome, and I really hope that we're able to go again next year, because we made some wonderful memories together, and I will cherish them always. This week is a big week. I have orientation for next session because I'm starting clinicals next year, and I'm really excited. I'm probably going to have to drop this purple though, so I'm getting it out of my system while I can. I still have a couple of weeks, right? Yeah, so I have that, and I have not finished Christmas shopping. I barely, I have the stuff that I need to mail, and I wrapped them today, but I have not mailed them yet, so I'll probably do that tomorrow, so that it'll get there on time, which means I'm probably going to be in a really long line. Whatever. But the other day I was asking Kara, or like 2 nights ago, I asked Kara, what do you want for Christmas? She's like, I don't know. She just wants to spend time with me, and I love that. But it's also like, I would like to give her something to unwrap. Even if it's one thing, just help me here. I'm thinking, because she wants to... Oh wait, I can't say that. She's going to watch this. Never mind. I'm not going to say what I'm thinking, because we still have like a week, right? Yeah, we have 10 days. I'll discuss that after she figures out what it is. All right. Thanks for listening. If you guys have questions about certain things that we're dealing with, I will do my best to answer them. I think that's all. So, aloha family, or ohana.